Servus und hallo, hier ist der Videospieler und ich spiele weiterhin Murdered So Suspect. Ich bin jetzt auf der Suche, beziehungsweise ich gehe jetzt zu dem Museum, zum Salem History Museum, wo ich mir einen Hinweis auf die Identität des Mörders erhoffe, weil der Scheiterhaufen, auf dem das eine Mädchen verbrannt wurde, der erinnert stark an den Scheiterhaufen, den wir da im Prospekt gesehen haben. Die Wegpunkte sind etwas seltsam. Ah, hier ist das Museum. Ist hier noch irgendwas? Hinterhöfe, da gucke ich immer gerne mal rein.
So weird. Somebody was alive, and now they're not.
Enter.
Fitting for an investigation about a serial killer. All these murders have whipped this town into a frenzy. Now it all leads here to a gala celebrating a time when Salem found itself swept up in another whirlwind of hysteria.
Ah, ich darf spielen. Das heißt, schauen wir uns das mal an. Da komme ich nicht rüber. Hier etwas eingeschränkter.
I got all dressed up for nothing. Maybe there's a way to talk her into it.
Hallo?
I couldn't get out. The fire was merciless. I couldn't get out. The fire was merciless.
Hier bin ich sehr eingeschränkt in meinen Bewegungen. Kann ich mich da... Nee, die Tür reicht nicht. Die Fenster da.
Gather round and bear witness to the righteous proceedings of a trial of a most heinous nature. Now you, good woman Putnam, you stand accused of the murder of 7 of your own children, whom you claim were taken by forces of the devil.
This freak show better give me some answers.
I did not do it. My devil spawn of a child is my own accuser.
Bearing the spawn of the devil?
So, wo komme ich her? Hier. Das schaue ich mir alles mal an. Must have been a pretty effective way to publicly shame people.
In here, but wouldn't it be awful?
Being locked up in one of these things.
I can't think of this anymore.
Seriously, what if you had to pee while you were in the pillory?
Du hast dich vollgepiesen natürlich. Was denn sonst? I was so nervous. My rogue ex-con boyfriend meets my cop brother. It's a situation that's bound to have sparks, right? But it's like they were birds of a feather. I've never seen 2 men understand each other so naturally. I think this is going to work out fine.
Stay polite. I wish people could read the sign.
Owned by Judge Hathorne, one of the most influential judges during the witch trials, the historic mansion also served as a courtroom for many of the trials and sentencing hearings during the hysteria that blanketed Salem in 1692. Vielleicht müssen wir da noch hin.
The time is upon us, Abigail Williams.
No.
You scourge of Salem. It is time to pay for your sin.
That ghost girl from the alley is Abigail Williams, and this gallows was actually used to execute her centuries ago. Wow.
I remember a bright flash, and then nothing.
So it wasn't really a form of execution.
Right.
But someone still got killed by this.
Yep.
So, what's the point of this?
I'm trying to get people to talk.
Sane, Craig.
You talk.
Confess, witch. Confess. Your covenant. A demonic contract with the dark forces.
Back in Puritan times, they tortured people to coerce confessions that their actions were guided by a demonic contract. Ah, contract. Oh, das kommt mir sehr bekannt vor. Das mit dem Stuhl hier. Wie hieß sie? Okay, also es gibt jetzt langsam alles einen Sinn.
The train was so loaded down with ammunition, like we were a rolling bomb.
So scared of drowning. This would freak me out so much. Does the wood get preserved that long? Were they really trying to kill people with this thing?
They did.
So cold.
So,
Wow. I mean, the thing is destructive and all, but that's harsh.
also, damit ist klar.
There were children accusing their own parents.
Definitiv alles damit zu tun.
This play's hilarious, but nobody gets it. God, women had a raw deal.
Play, but in a life.
Maybe make my voice deeper. Would a Puritan really say that?
So, der will jetzt die Investigation beenden. Ich frage mich gerade, ob ich noch irgendwas übersehen habe.
Did you see all those police lights?
I don't know. We can start
So the Bell killer used torture devices like this to kill his victims. Why kill them like witches?
I'm surprised there's no exhibit for the accusers. It's such an important part of Salem's history.
Actually, several artifacts aren't on display yet. We're currently preparing them upstairs in the restoration room.
Better see what else is in here.
Dann schauen wir mal, was es sonst noch hier gibt. Jetzt gucke ich erstmal hier alles nochmal an. Ich habe einen neuen Raum gefunden. Went to the History Museum with Ronan again. He's not much of a history buff, but he knows I am, and he's so sweet to come with me. Ominous as it may be, I love that this little town has so much gravitas to it, that people have lived here for centuries. That helps me feel rooted in this place. Being a dishonest baker was one of the many offenses liable to result in the public shaming and torture of the stocks. Also echt eine Karte bei dem Spiel, echt was extrem Wertvolles, finde ich. Kann ich nicht drüber? Okay. Dann wäre die Frage auch schon geklärt, warum ich da die Joy gebraucht habe. Okay, da geht's nicht weiter. Okay, da kann ich drüber. Das sind Schienen. Ist hier noch irgendwo was, wo ich noch nicht war? The first person hanged at Gallows Hill was Bridget Bishop, who claimed that I am as innocent as the child unborn, when presented with the charge of witchcraft. So, dabei, hier war er schon.
I wonder how long they left people on.
hier. Mach ich noch nicht. Was hier für Räume? Persecution of witches was not common in Europe between the fall of Rome and the Protestant Reformation. Numerous laws explicitly forbade condemning people as witches or burning people for witchcraft. This stemmed from the notion that the very belief in witchcraft was superstitious. Train station memorial plaque. Once the mighty iron trains charged forth and rails on. Ach, egal.
What made us derail that day? I always wonder.
Also geht's wieder zurück. Da liegt noch was, habe ich ganz übersehen. German witch trial. During the European witch hunts, Germany executed between 50,000 and 80,000 people accused of being witches, of whom roughly 80% were women. So. Ich doch noch was gefunden hier. Dieses Video ist nun vorbei, aber wenn es euch gefallen hat, dann schaut doch mal meine anderen Videos an, abonniert meinen Kanal, folgt mir auf Twitter oder unterstützt mich finanziell auf Patreon. Vielen Dank.